Well, I lied about this being the last, or the previous segment being the last segment of this build until the 1.1 patch comes out, because it is currently Wednesday, August the 9th. Yeah, it's the 9th, and the patch hasn't been released yet, and I have to work all this weekend, so I might not have a chance to install the patch if it comes out on the weekend. If not, then at least I'll have this to put up. Because I do want to continue this build. It's pretty enjoyable at the moment. So I'll at least do one. I might just do one per week until that patch comes out, because I don't want to have a whole bunch of progress, lost because of skill changes or skill reworkings, because they are going to rework a lot of skills. But I do want to do more with this build, so that's why I'm making one right now. Anyway, Act 3. And let's see if I die immediately. There we go. I feel like my damage is still lacking. Yeah, that's how much I do. Yeah, I still feel like I'm lacking in damage. Obviously I didn't bother upgrading anything yet. Now, what's my chance for crushing blow again? I think it was 34%. Yeah, 34. Only thing to really note in terms of, oh god, in terms of, yes, can we stop selecting shit? Anyway, in terms of skills, at the moment it seems pretty much unanimous that I should stick with Wolf Stance, which I'm glad there's no dissent there. So I'll stick with Wolf Stance, and so far I'm leaning towards only 1 point in Ancient Blood. Because, like, if I was a melee Barbarian, I would definitely be investing more because of the max life increase. But, since I'm obviously not doing that and attacking from range, then that won't be near as important. Plus, I get enough attack speed from Wolf Stance. And as it stands, I guess I'll still just have 1 point in overkill, because I see no immediate reason to have hard points in it. So these Onyx Knights, noticing these guys are going to be are a bit more problematic than everything else so far. Oh wait, where's my Screaming Eagle? There we go. Oh yeah, and I forgot. Somehow I forget to use Stampede when they get close. Now in an XVI, they would actually make targets stop moving. Like, it would actually stun them. In this version, it doesn't seem like they do that. Like, it does that, but it does at least do some heavy damage to them. Come on. Come on. Can we kill the Tree of Life? Okay, I did set it to players 8, though. At least I can actually handle players 8 somewhat. There we go. I'll put it back to players 1 if I get one more unique item, so I can get this to tier 4. Because I know I'm at the right level for that. And of course I have to find the waypoint. Even though the map is revealed, I still have to find it. And I like this. Just nuke the screen with the other side of the river with axes. That's pretty good. Because this obviously isn't a melee character, a craft with chance to cast Disintegrate is not the way to go. So I don't actually know. So unless I'm mistaken, I might be keeping Deadfall for a while. I can always go with Inner Fire as well, but I don't really see the point of getting a crafted belt with Inner Fire just for the sake of having instant heal. Because, I mean, I have Eagle Stance for that if I absolutely need to. Plus, I feel like Life After Kill and or Life on Striking would be a lot more beneficial than simple Inner Fire. Come on, there we go. Okay, I was hoping that will be 95%. I mean, eventually it will be, but not right now, because obviously I have no bonus attack rating jewels or anything. Now, here you could probably tell it's Screaming Eagle is slowing down every enemy on the screen. That's obviously going to be pretty useful later on once I start fighting bosses and uber bosses and such. Get rid of the tree. Get rid of the tree. There we go. And let's see. Wolf Stance. Okay, now it's up to 37 somehow. So I'm still thinking just enough into Wolf Stance for 100% Crushing Blow with it equipped. Would be my guess. Spirit Guide. Delatus, because I don't know what else to invest in at the moment. And that looks about good. And I'm guessing all I'll need is 3 wolves by my side for the constant bonus for Spirit Guide. And I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. Okay, I get it. So where is the waypoint? Okay, it's up there. Come on. I could have easily just off-screened tier upgraded my stuff until I was at the point where I could equip everything. Or have the highest things that I could equip. But I didn't want to go through all that trouble. I mean, I normally do that when I can kill Mephisto. When I get to that point, then sure, I'll just do it then. Because he drops, obviously, 2 unique items as opposed to just 1, and I somehow forgot didn't realize this whole time I didn't have Wolf Stance on. That was pretty good. Okay. As long as they don't have enemies don't have physical resistance and or resist crushing blow or something, I could definitely P8 this for now. Garbad the Weak. That's a menacing name.
What a strange little statue.
Now, I don't think I got an answer to this. I'm not sure if I even asked the question. But should I go with enough dexterity for max block? Because with Gladiator's dominance, that 7% increased chance to block makes getting to that point a lot easier. But I don't know if that's really necessary with this build. I'm thinking it's not. Because, like, I need to have as many points into dexterity as the melee sorceress has, and she has every single point in her stat distribution. So, like throwing axes are not affected by dexterity, the weapon damage modifier. If it was, I wouldn't be questioning this. I would definitely go with max block and then something else. Or rest and vitality or something. I'm sure max block would work with this build, or it could, with the right items, but I'm not gonna do that unless people think it's a good idea. But if I can just do this and kill them before they approach me, then that's not going to be a problem. Then obviously that won't be a factor. So let's turn in the free 20 health. Or turn in the quest for free 20 health. And then talk to Alcor, yeah. Hey, Alcor. Where's the thing? There it is. And it's gonna add a little bit more because of Ancient Blood bonus. Let's see. Now, does this have Mark of the Wild? Well, it has chance to cast Mark of the Wild, but does not have the O skill, so it can go away. It can just be banished. So how does crushing... I've not actually looked up the specifics of how damaging crushing blow is. Is it just like does it just take a % of the target's health away when it works? I was under the impression that that's how it worked, because in the vanilla D2 I built a frenzy barb with mace mastery instead of swords or axes because it's a little bit more left field. I made the famine rune ward in a legendary mallet, and the crushing blow from that was good enough to run Diablo in at least an acceptable amount of time. So, like, does crushing blow just take a % of the target's health away when it works? I know it's limited to a degree, but I know it's extremely helpful. Well, there's my Ring of Truth. I know 100% is a lot easier in this in a median compared to um, obviously in vanilla D2. And like I said, like I said earlier, I'm obviously gonna turn both those into Emprian bands eventually, but I'm not gonna do that until I get the Catalyst to Learning, so I can recycle old ones. Once I recycle, when I get Ring of or the Catalyst of Learning, obviously I'll be recycling old ones, because Lord knows that I'll get every other ring like 15 times before I get one Emprian band. Because that's the way it always works. And, let's see, Ruby. Rubies give life after kill. That would be good, except Rock Shatter already gives life a decent amount of life after kill. So I'm not overly concerned with having a bunch of it. I'm thinking either Ith runes or possibly jewels with bonus attack rating. I don't actually know for certain what I would invest in. Regardless, though, once I hit level 90 and can find a Sacred Balanced Axe, that's going to change. Okay, what's my chance to hit? 82. Then why am I not hitting? Whatever, I guess I'll use Stampede. Did the AI just die there? Oh goodness. Get out of here, Onyx Knights. I will say, at least they grant a lot of experience upon kill. There we go. Got it. Is this even the right way? Yeah, it is. Okay. Where? There. Okay, good. I need to... Yeah, I'll pick up a perfect amber. Or just ambers in general. I know tier 6 Deadfall and Sunstone of the Elemental Prism alone will be enough for max lightning resistance with no ambers on Hatred. Okay. You can go away. Let's see, can I kill anything else? Yeah, I can kill that frog way over there. There we go. I'll just use that for healing. Hopefully I don't forget that I have that on and not wolf. Oh. There we go. Boink. All I need is One more freaking magic or unique item so I can upgrade this and get out of player's 8 so I can actually decimate the act again. Not that I'm doing a bad job now, mind you, but I would still like to get it. Alright, yeah. The only benefit I could see to investing hard points in Ancient Blood is to get more, basically so I could get a higher skill level cap. Because I think I've mentioned this before. Every 4 points gets you an extra skill point you can put in anything else. That's the only freaking benefit I could see to it. Wait, did I even get Kalim's Eye? Yeah, I did. Okay, good. I would not have been even remotely surprised if I had forgotten to do that. And yeah, I'll pick up the Onyx. I have not been paying attention to resistance gems. Alright, will this actually work? There.
This holy blade does not belong in the hands of the Zakarum.
Go into the Flayer dungeon, which used to be the old startled witch area. Yeah, I remember entering that place as a new player. I mean, I knew by that point the red areas were really bad areas to stay out of if you were new and didn't know what you were doing. But, yeah, I remember thinking, like, oh, the Act 2 mercenary can tank a lot of stuff, and wondering how well it could take the instant kill fireball, or the instant kill blue fire of doom from the stationary witches, and needless to say, it died. Oh, one more thing. Summoning Ubers in the next patch is gonna... The summoning Uber quests are gonna be removed. So, does this mean dark summoning in general is removed, or... does that just mean you won't get the Uber bosses summoning there? Because... if dark summoning is removed, what I want to know is how in the fuck are we going to be able to do the shard spawn minigame, because that, as it stands now, unless we can figure out how they spawn, there's no way we could get that minigame completed unless we just run Bale over and over and hope that we actually get the swirlies. So it was already pretty bad. And I mean, unless dark summoning is still a thing, but just the bosses themselves spawn in different areas. If that's the case, then fine. Because someone actually did point out that the Steel Terror... Now, I wouldn't have known this if if that one guy on the forum hadn't brought it up. That's the Steel Terror boots have 100% chance to cast Dark Summoning when you die. So, if Dark Summoning's removed, what's going to happen with that? so that's something we're gonna have to. That's something I'm gonna have to keep in mind. Unless they do change the mechanics of shard spawning again. Oh my goodness. Oh, don't die, please. Oh, that was close. There we go. That crushing blow. Ah. I'm surprised I didn't get instant killed by the firebomb, because that normally was what happens when I get hit with that. Get him. Got him. Hopefully I could find... Hopefully once I get to Terror difficulty, I can find a Sacred Balanced Axe fairly quickly. Thankfully it's not a class-specific item, because if it was, I would have a hell of a time finding it. Because Lord knows, class-specific items are stupidly rare now. Rainbow Stone and Onyx. I guess I could have Rainbow Stones for just a shit ton of Crushing Blow. Yeah, I guess I'll go with Rainbow Stones for Rock Shatter for right now. It does make better use of that life after kill that way, that's for certain. And the best place in the game to farm for gems is Kuras 3000 as far as I'm concerned. So obviously I'll be doing that eventually. I should just use a potion, but I'm too stubborn to do that. That's probably not gonna work. Screw it, potion. Yeah, just tank these fire bombs, that'll be fine. In fairness, I need a lot more fire resist than this if I were to ever go after Duncraig and kill a Sir. Please die. I need more damage before I can P8 stuff consistently. There we go. I get... Oh, there's nothing else up there. Well, I'm not moving until those ice princes go away. The Kraken guards in the Triune also do that when they die, but their damage is like, seriously, like at least 50 times more than that. Probably more than 100 times more than that, given the insane amount of cold pierce they have. And minor potion, nobody has time for that to be in the inventory. So I'm looking at my time. I'm over the 30-minute mark. That miasma proc. Or not, it's not a proc, I'm sorry. Just that skill. Wait, what dropped there? Rainbow stone, okay, good. And an amethyst. Alternatively, for boots, I could go with Zealot Rush. I'm not sure if I mentioned that in a segment prior to this or not. And Zealot Rush is always a solid option. Especially if I was building it. Especially if I was trying to make the build have max block, which, again, I don't think I'm going to go with that. Unless people think that would be an actual good idea. It would certainly be a good idea for a Javazon, because Javazons, you know, once, like, they don't have the largest amount of defense. I mean, they can invest in balance, but in endgame, most Javazons will be investing in a static frenzy, which drops defense to 0. So they need a shield. Plus, obviously, there's no reason to invest in vitality as an Amazon. I guess I'll do what I normally do and get the Lamesson's Tome, hand that in, and then I'll be done with this segment, because I am getting closer to the 35-minute mark, and I'm not gonna have an hour-long video just for Act 1 or Act 3 on Hatred. There's really no reason for that. There we go. Hopefully the kill speed of this won't be too bad once I get to this point on Terror. Oh God, thank you. Also, why is Singularity going off over there? That was some major bullshit. Once again, I can't fucking move ever when I need to. If we don't have to restart our characters, which from what I understand we won't, I cannot wait till corpse retrieval becomes a thing of the past. Because it simply does not work with median at all. It's good. Come on. Jesus, how far can they throw those? Like, I'm more than 2 screens away, and it's, well, probably not more than 2, but I'm over a screen away and it can see me. And here come the Neva hordes. Those are the best to deal with. I'm definitely gonna need SOR if I ever go with a weird crafted balanced axe later on. I will definitely have to go with SOR. SOR is probably, well, what am I saying probably? It's definitely the best weapon proc in the game for a non-melee character. Wait, what's that? Okay, I thought I saw a unique down there. Now, Nero would not be a good choice for this build because that fortress on melee attack proc wouldn't work for this. Because obviously I'm not melee. Come on now. Is this Visgen? Yes. 5%? 17. Okay, that's actually more than I thought it would be. I thought it would literally just be 5% and no higher. Alrighty. Ruined Temple. What? Okay. Glad they're not the freaking Crusaders. Oh, hi there, living rocks. Dead. I just realized that I could use this to spot out and find invisible enemies. Alright, turquoise. Gotta get that too. Kill it. There we go. And I'm guessing that Perfect Rainbow Stone will give 5% Crushing Blow. I don't see why it would give any more.
May this book lift the shadow from Christ.
Alright, so that's pretty much all I have in mind for this segment. Did I hand in the... Yeah, I did. Okay, I killed Blood Raven too. I guess yeah, what the hell, I'll kill Andariel again real fast. It's not gonna take long. I would like to think it won't take long. I mean, I'm level 40, almost 40. Just to get that tier 4 Rock Shatter. Because unless you've played a throwing barb, you have no idea how good Rock Shatter is compared to anything else you have access to at this point of the game. And, alright. Yeah, that blast wave proc completely shuts everything down. I love it. It's definitely it would definitely be useful in the cow level. Oh, good, a bloodstone. I need bloodstones too. I'm only gonna upgrade armors to the point where I can basically use all the perfect gems I get access to, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want to just have shitloads of perfect gems in my inventory. I'm not doing that shit. Alright, so let's check this out. Come on, and I need a rune. Thankfully, act bosses drop runes. Neph rune. Okay, what's my damage now? 59 to 266. After upgrade, it's 90 to... Yeah, okay. So I effectively, just with that one upgrade, and it's only tier 4, I effectively multiplied my damage by 1.5. Oh. Oh, I'm thinking XVI. Okay. I'm guessing perfect rainbow stone will give 3% chance for crushing blow. In XVI, it would have been 5. Oh, well. And let's see. I still have... Okay, good. I still have enough to make this work. And there we go. Alright, so next time will be the rest of Act 3. I was going to say 5 for some reason. And probably all of Act 4. On Players 1, of course.